It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning. Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rechwell. That is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Callies.
There you go. Perfect timing.
What an introduction.
There you go. There you go. That's what I'm going to look for that every morning. Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
All right. That'll be good. That'll be good. I was going to say we have a nice sunshiny day out there, but you know what? We don't.
We didn't last night. It rained.
It rained. We've had an abundance of rain.
I had stuff, and finally I broke down. I was like, forget it. This rain is killing me. I'm just going to go out and work in the rain. So I did. I went out, cleaned my driveway, all the leaves off, went out and did some weed eating, got the mower out, did some mowing in the rain. I'm like, it's got to get done.
Yeah. So as the good Lord sits above and he looks down and said, oh, there's Scooter. He's a moving target today. Pew, pew.
Yeah, I was a little afraid of that. We're going to teach him this is not a good idea.
This is not a good plan to be working in the rain. You're driving a lightning rod.
I did, though. I spent all night out working in the house.
By golly.
I got it done.
Probably
it may not look
Probably
good,
looks a little rough this morning.
But I got her done.
Well, that's one way to do it. Let's give thanks to the Lord right now. It's brought to you by Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas. With all our respect is how they do business. 29 locations around the state of Arkansas to serve you, one in Memphis, Tennessee. And Renata Jenkins Byler and her staff have done a great job with what her family has built. And let's go to the Lord in prayer at this time. Father God, just thank you for the great day that you've given us. Lord, the rain, we joke about it, but we know there's a reason why you're sending so much at one time. Lord, we just thank you for the primary election as it is over now, and we have some decisions that have been made and some that will go to a runoff. And Lord, we just pray that you be with the election workers that worked last night and dealt with the struggles and the mishaps that went on. And let the people of Baxter County rest assured that the way it was handled was the way it needed to be done, and the results are correct and things are fine. Lord, we just thank you for what you've given us and what you do for us on a daily basis. Lord, we just pray for the firefighters, the policemen, the first responders, the EMTs, the doctors, and the nurses as they deal with health issues throughout this country. And Lord, we just pray that you will be with the people of Russia and Ukraine and get that foolishness taken care of as quickly as possible. It's in Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
And now it is time for a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, realtors you would recommend to a friend. Take a look at this commercial.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora, the Z team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call, 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
That's Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, realtors you would recommend to a friend. Let's take a look at the White River.
Woo.
Yeah, it almost looks exactly like yesterday.
Almost.
And the day before. But the day before that was
water's
foggy.
a little dark, but it's not as dark as we've seen it, though.
It's not moving quite as, they're not generating as much today as they were yesterday and the day before. Yesterday, they had the same number of generators, but they had, prior to that, a good number of them. Yeah. What you're looking at, folks, is a shot from Marion County, Arkansas, back into Baxter County, Arkansas. That is the city of Cotter. If you look down to your lower left there, on the other side of the river, you will see the baseball field and the Railroad Museum there in the city of Cotter. The Contractor's Trust is off to the right. Rainbow Bridge is off to your left. At 1 o'clock is the Witch's Hat, the old water tower for the city of Cotter. And way off in the horizon is the state of Missouri. And you can't see it, but if you look way to your left, after the bend of the river, that will be the city of Bull Shoals down in that bit of a valley there. This is a shot that the poor folks that own this, have to suffer with every day.
The poor folks that own this.
Yeah, they just have to get up every morning and suffer through making a pot of coffee and sit on their deck and just
Look at this.
look at this shot. What a deal.
It's rough. I mean, somebody's got to do
It's
it.
a
There's
rough
property
life.
there.
Somebody's got to do it. And if you'd like to take a look at this or any other location in our great state of Arkansas, give Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team 870-405-0793 a phone call. They'll be glad to help you if you're looking to list your home, you're looking to buy a home in this area. If you already live here and looking to upgrade, they can probably help you with that as well. There's a little close-up shot of the downtown, the baseball park there at the city of Cotter. And this is I like this shot the best out of the bunch.
Yeah.
Shows the rolling water there at the White River. Cotter is the trout capital of the United States, so they say. If you'd like to come check that out, give Bob and Linda Zadora 870-405-0793. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. Check them out. Let's take a look at the weather. Ta-da! Temperatures around the area: Mountain Home 64, Harrison 63, Batesville 66, Yellville 64, Marshall 68, Salem 65, Mountain View 68, Calico Rock 64, West Plains, Missouri is 65, Springfield, Missouri is 64, Poplar Bluff 67, and St. Louis, Missouri is 66. And the radar is moving. We're going to pan on out, let it catch up with us here. Right at the moment, we've got rain all around us. Sure enough.
Sure enough.
And it looks like we've got more coming in. Here, now we finally got it moving. Lots of rain out toward the west in Oklahoma City and Tulsa. Looks like it possibly is moving to the northeast. The radar's having a hard time catching up with us this morning, Scooter. Down around Montgomery, Alabama, they're getting some heavy storms between Louisiana and Texas as well. Just a lot of rain in the area. That's radar's just not going to catch up with us.
Struggling a little bit
Struggling
today.
a little bit, yes. Severe weather outlook. Looks like Texas is going to get hit pretty hard with severe weather. Severe thunderstorm watch going on from Palestine down to Laredo, from Del Rio over to San Antonio. Corpus Christi is out of that at the moment, but it's probably moving that direction as well as headed toward Lake Charles, Louisiana. Watches and warnings. Looks like a flood watch down in Louisiana. Nothing in the state of Arkansas. Just amazes me how those watches just stop at the Missouri line.
They know better.
They just don't get over here.
No, they know better.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to look at the drought report because there's no such thing as drought in Baxter County at the moment.
No.
Which we don't have that up here anymore anyway. Today, thunderstorms, 80% chance of rain, high of 74. Chance of showers tonight, low of 54. Tomorrow, high of 62. Chances of rain is 60%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, low of 53.
Then the sun.
Then the sun might show up. High of 70 on Friday, mostly sunny, mostly clear Friday night, low of 52. Saturday, high of 80 and sun shining. Mostly clear Saturday night and sunny on Sunday at high of 86. Let's take a look at Memorial Day. After a low of 67 on Sunday night, they're expecting the high to be near 87 on Memorial Day.
Ooh.
And clear Memorial Day night. Low around 65, and Tuesday will be high near 87. So the heat will be coming back next week, and looks like we may have a nice clear holiday on Monday. Pollen count. Tree pollen is high today, none tomorrow, none on Friday. Grass pollen is moderate today, moderate tomorrow, and high on Friday as well. Lake levels. Lake Norfolk is 572.10, which is 20.1 above full pool of 552. They are not generating at this time at Lake Norfolk. Lake Bull Shoals is 687.49, which is 28.49 above full pool of 659. They are, however, generating 3 at this moment. If you'd like to get an update on that, you can give them a call at 431-5311. It's a recording. They will also tell you that do not depend on that as accurate because it does change throughout the day, and they do not change the recording a whole lot. So that is the lake levels and dam report at this moment, along with the weather, brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. These are truly realtors you would recommend to a friend. They are busy, but never too busy to lend you a hand. So give them a call. Bob and Linda Zadora, one more time, 870-405-0793. We'll be back in just a minute.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. I wanted to mention that we did mention that we had an abundance of rain so far this year, but we had 1.01 inches of rain yesterday. We've had 10.27 inches of rain for the month of May, and we've had 29.51 inches of rain year to date. We have had
Our share of rain.
We've had nearly 6 inches of rain. Isn't it something? Every month.
That's a lot of
Every
rain.
month this year so far. 6 inches. That's a lot. No wonder the lakes are up so high.
Yeah. But they're actually not that bad. If you looked at that graph, I mean, we've had higher. I mean, it's...
Yeah, we have had higher, that's for sure, but daggum, it's going to take forever to get it back down to where it needs to be.
It will. It will.
Folks in Marion County did not get their election results. They had some technical difficulties that caused the counting to stop in Marion County. That will resume today as soon as they get the glitches worked out. Baxter County did have an increase in voters that turned out for the primary. The total was 8,712 out of a possible 29,477 in Baxter County. In the primary of 2020, there was 29.1%. This year, there was 29.6%. They had 8,330 registered voters cast ballots in the primary of 2020. Folks, this is your voice. You need to get out and vote. any chance you can. The Baxter County judges race will be decided in a runoff. The runoff will be between Brian Plumley, who ended up with 44% of the vote last night, and his challenger will be Kevin Liddy, who received a little less than 35%. Eric Payne and Shannon Felicia were knocked out of the primary race. Payne received 10% of the vote, and Felicia received 11%. I want to commend both of those gentlemen for getting into the race and letting their views be heard. Hopefully, both of the candidates that are in the runoff will pick up on some of those points and carry out some of those plans that those gentlemen had. They both had very good talking points and reasons for running. John Montgomery has been reelected the Baxter County Sheriff. Congratulations to Sheriff Montgomery. He was challenged by Henry Campfield, who ended up with 22% of the vote, and John Paint, who ended up with 9%. And let's see here. There was 5 area county elections that were determined by the primary. Jacob Smith won the sheriff position over in Fulton County. Kenneth Crow defeated David Curtis for county judge. Crow received 56% of the vote and Curtis received 44%. There is all kinds of election results available. Izard County Sheriff had Charlie Melton defeated his 2 opponents. There will not be a runoff in Izard County. Robert Huckleberry did not win his bid. He received 46% of the vote, and Jim Nesbitt won 54%. There will be a runoff in the Stone County Sheriff's race between Nathan Masterson and Brandon Long. Long received 32% of the votes. Masterson received 27%, so there'll be a runoff down in that area as well. The state representative race, Stetson Painter beat Tom Bryant, and the results for the other one in our area, Scooter, have not been determined due to the Marion County not being able to vote there. That's,
Gotcha.
Bruce Emerson and Jack Fortner, excuse me. Those results hopefully will be let go today. Real quick before we have to take our break, Gainesville Bulldogs are headed to the state quarterfinals to play Marionville. The Bulldog record of 21-6 is good enough to play Marionville, who is 22-2. The game will start at 6 o'clock at Marionville. Mountain Home Parks and Recreation will become the governing body of the youth soccer program in the area starting this fall. And the Ozark Mountain Basketball Camp will run May 31st through June 2nd. For more information on that, you can check out their web page or Facebook page on Facebook. And with that, we will take a break, and we'll be back in a little bit.
I need to mention one thing. Real quick. The Twin Lakes Retired Police is doing their big fundraiser. They do a lot of scholarships and stuff like that with it. But I do know... They're doing a raffle? Yes. Okay. Chance to... they got tons of them. 2-day use of a houseboat from Bull Shoals Marine, auto and boat detailing, 5-ounce silver coin collection, gift certificates to Colton's. There's just a lot going that they're doing. Tickets are $5 for one or $5 for 20. I know they were doing it yesterday at the Old Harps, and they're going to be doing it again on June 7th. So I just wanted to throw that out there. June 7th, they are a 501c3, so if you need a receipt, they take care of it. And Bob Zadora will be here to... Yep, he'll be here to talk about it more. Yeah, on Friday for This Week in Real Estate, and we'll talk about that some more with him on Friday as well. And now we'll take a break. We'll be back with the Mountain Home FFA program. We're going to talk to some advisors and some students, so we'll be back in just a moment.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
At Serendipity Bliss, we love turning your day into a once-in-a-lifetime memory by offering unique, beautiful, and specialized event and wedding rentals that can transform any atmosphere into something you will never forget. Whether it's your dream wedding, a golden anniversary, sweet 16 party, or a company event, we can make any event blissfully perfect. Serendipity Bliss carries unique specialty gifts and bridal jewelry and helps coordinate decor, table items, theme-related pieces, and more. Make your day blissfully perfect with Serendipity Bliss, located behind Car Care Mountain Home.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we're here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call, 870-405-0793, and check out our website, retiredarkansas.net.
It's a matter of taste.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This morning I've got Tyler Lewis, who is the advisor for the FFA program, one of the advisors for the FFA program here in Mountain Home. Madison, Hutson, and Colton Cooley are also joining us, who are the secretary here and the president of the local FFA chapter here in Mountain Home. Welcome.
Morning.
How are y'all this morning?
We're doing pretty good.
You're going to have to talk up louder than that, Hoss, because it ain't going to work. Things are good?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Y'all have had a successful FFA season.
Yes.
And people don't realize how big our FFA program is in Mountain Home.
Yes. Our school actually has 5 ag teachers. So myself, Mr. Josh Baker, Mr. Carson White, Miss Jackie Albright, Mr. Owen Carpenter. So having 5 ag teachers, we have the most throughout the state as far as ag teacher wise. So we're.
How many members of the FFA are in Mountain Home School District?
Anywhere from 300 to 400, depending on the year.
And at what grade level can you begin to get involved in the FFA?
7th grade is when we start. So at 7th grade, they're allowed to take an introduction class to Agri, and then they can expand through that when they go to junior high, and then even further when they get to the high school.
That's when they get their green hand.
Yes.
And their blue jacket. The blue jacket is the first thing you get, or?
Yeah, the blue jackets. One thing that we try to get them as quick as they can, be able to go to judging events, competitions.
But it's not just a given; they have to earn it.
You're right. Yeah, it's not just something that anybody can get. Anybody can get it. That takes an ag class, but you're right, it has to be earned.
With as many advisors as you have, instructors, advisors, whatever you want to call it, in the school district here in Mountain Home, do y'all specialize? There's 5 of you. Do y'all specialize, or does one take one age group? Does one take one horticulture or animals?
Well, a little bit of both. I teach 4 sections of 7th grade, Intro to World Ag, at Pinkston in the mornings, and then after those 4 sections I come to the high school just right before lunch, and then I teach a shop class after lunch. Mr. Owen Carpenter, he teaches shop classes at the high school. Mr. Carson White, he teaches agronomy, plant science, greenhouse. He teaches that all at the high school, and he has one section of 9th grade students that come down from the junior high. Mr. Josh Baker, he teaches animal science, vet science at the high school. And then Miss Jackie Albright, she teaches just at the junior high. So she'll have 8th and 9th graders.
And how did you draw the short straw?
New man coming in. But
the new kid on the block gets to go to the TV station.
Yep. But that's okay. I don't mind talking, sharing, getting as much information out as we can.
Tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, I'm originally from Calico Rock, so not too far where I grew up, graduated from there. After graduation, went and rode bulls for many years, done that, ended up getting a college scholarship to do that. My family has a farm in Clark Ridge, Arkansas, so been around this community for a long time. And when I went to college, I knew what I wanted to do, so wasn't a hard option for me. Wanted to be involved in agriculture some way, and ended up being a teacher. And when my wife and I got married, we moved to Concord for my first teaching job. And then I always knew if Mountain Home ever came open again, this is where I wanted to be. My family's from here. My wife's originally from Salem, so we're pretty close. And
makes it easy.
It is, yep. So
an easy choice.
So when this come open, I jumped on it, took it, and thankfully got it. And this is home for us.
It's a good thing. The ag program has changed over the years. I was involved in the ag from 75 to 78 when I graduated from here. When we first started, we had one FFA advisor who was Mr. Dave Marcantel. Larry King came on after that as an assistant to that, and it's continued to grow and things have progressed over the years. and it's a great program. The involvement of the students just amazes me how that handles. It's time for us to take a quick break. We're going to do that. We'll be back with the Mountain Home FFA bunch. Tyler Lewis is the advisor. We've got several students here with us. Be back in just a moment.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Tyler Lewis is the advisor of a great bunch of Mountain Home students who are in the FFA. And with me right now is Madison Hutson and Colton Cooley. Colton, your shirt says you're the secretary of the chapter. How long have you been that?
Well, the officer positions that we're elected to usually start right at the beginning of the school year, at the end of the school year. So at the end of my 10th grade year, I filled out an application to be an officer at the high school, and as soon as the school year started, that position started, and I've gotten to serve on a great officer team with some of my really good friends, and we've gotten a lot accomplished this year.
What did you do prior to the 7th grade? Were you involved in the 4-H program here in Mexico?
No, sir, I actually was not, and I kind of got started in FFA a little bit late. I actually got started during my 8th grade year, but that has, not really affected my ability to participate in this organization or anything like that.
What role do you have other than being the secretary of the local chapter? What else do you do in the FFA?
Well, the main thing that I always tell people that I participate in is our livestock showing team. I've got a few head of show cattle in our school FFA barn right there next to the high school. I know there's many other members of our chapter that do that as well. I also compete in different career development events and leadership development events. That's a major part of what our chapter goes and participates in during the fall and things like that. Compete in things like parliamentary procedure or agronomy, which deals with like plants and row cropping and things like that. Yeah.
What grade are you in?
I'm a 11th grader.
Going to be a senior this year?
12th grader. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
And does your family have a farm?
Yes, sir. We run anywhere from 80 to 120 head of beef cattle at one time, spread out through areas like Midway and Three Brothers and things like that.
Big family and Three Brothers.
Yes, sir.
That's I've known a bunch of them folks up that way, and great bunch of people. They've been involved in the egg department, the FFA program, gosh, all the way back into the 70s, and I know of And it's just a great thing. For those of you that have moved in here and have no idea what FFA is, it's Future Farmers of America. I need to throw that out there because we've had a lot of people move in here may not know what that is. They don't have it in the big cities. They don't have it in a lot of small cities. Madison, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And you are the chapter president?
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been that?
So, same as Colton, went back in last school year. We submitted an application, and the start of this school year, I started serving as our chapter president.
Now, will those officers change at the beginning of the next school year?
Yes, sir.
So there's a president-elect already been elected?
So we just finished submitting our applications about a week ago, I believe. So they'll start looking over those, and next year they'll pick who they want to serve next for what position.
So that's picked by who, Tyler?
By us advisors. We look through the applications, and it's not just we pick the best one. It's not anything like that. It's we take a look at some of the questions are on there that will ask what you're involved in, what have you participated in. So we try to get the best, students for the position.
So it's not truly an elected position; it's an appointed position.
Yeah, they work for it. They work for the position, and our application, it asks various questions of, was you on a state winning team, or were you part of a CDE team? Was you on a livestock team? And they get basically so many points for so many things that they've been involved with and participated in, and then that will give us our elected.
How many different areas of the FFA are there, and does Mountain Home participate in all of them?
We participate in several things, like Colton talked about, LDEs, which are leadership development events, public speaking, career development events such as agronomy or horse judging, vet science, ag mechanics, welding. We do a lot of things throughout the FFA.
Madison, what do you participate in the FFA other than being the chief?
So, chief. So this past year, I got to be a part of our parliamentary procedure team as well as Colton. He was the chairman this past year as well.
Okay.
So I was the third chair. I also participated in agronomy with Colton as well. So I'm kind of like Colton's my little sidekick at times, I guess you could say. And I'm also in extemporaneous speaking, which is...
What is that?
So you have 30 minutes to draw a topic. You get to pick one of the two, and then you go into a room full of 2 judges to 3 judges, and you have 3 minutes to discuss on this topic that you had no clue about until you got into that competition. So yeah. And then I also am on the livestock team. I've shown cattle my past few years of being an FFA. I've shown swine as well as poultry. So yeah.
How do you show poultry?
You flip upside down 2 of them, and then they check pretty much if they're very similar, how structured they are, and if they both kind of just match each other and how big they are, if that makes sense.
And did you participate in any ag program before getting into FFA in the high school level?
I was a member of 4-H because I was a part of horse shows back when I was younger. So I was raised on that, and I was also raised on a farm down in Viola that my grandparents had. So I've kind of been around that stuff for a long while.
Had your interest and you just kept it.
Yeah.
Colton, what do you want to do when you graduate?
So I've kind of either been tossing around the idea of heading over to Fayetteville and going to the University of Arkansas, or attending some kind of trade school. Lineman school seemed interesting to me for a while, and so I'm still trying to decide that. But
you've got another year.
No
need to rush
it. Yes, sir.
How about you, Madison?
So I'm kind of on that bandwagon of Fayetteville as well. I want to go there and maybe study ag business or poultry science, because I heard that you can use poultry science into becoming an orthodontist, which I don't know how that links together.
Try that again.
So poultry science, you can study that and you can go into becoming an orthodontist from it. So I thought that might be pretty cool. Yeah.
What kind of dentist?
Orthodontist.
Orthodontist.
Yeah.
From poultry science?
Yeah. So I can stay in the ag area while also not in the ag area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your judging teams. Y'all had a cattle show here 2 weeks ago, or 3 maybe? How'd that go?
That was pretty good.
It went really good. Yeah, we draw a lot of participation from various surrounding towns. We have people from Harrison come over, I've got a few buddies from over towards Jonesboro that came, and they showed with us, and it's a really good thing to be a part of.
What's your favorite part of being involved in the FFA, Madison?
Probably the people, because you can be from an ag-based background, or you can be like some of the students that are in our chapter who they live in the town, or they've lived in other cities and stuff. They're not really from the ag-based backgrounds. So it's really just like more of like a home area for everybody. You come together and you just bond over the fact that you're interested in the organization and agriculture. So I like that, and how everybody's open to learning new things.
What about you?
Like Madison said, the people. You make a lot of new friends, but also the way it sets you up for what you're going to go and do in the future. Because, lots of people say the FFA is just about showing livestock or things like that. But, really, there's something for everybody in this organization. It's going to things like conventions and things like that. They'll set you up for finding exactly what college you want to go to get into exactly what you want to do. It helps you prepare for a career path, finding new and interesting things that you wouldn't think you'd ever, want to be interested in and things like that. So really the life preparation behind it is what I like.
Because it's real life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You both show animals right now?
Yes, sir.
How early during the day, when do you start your day?
Well, usually you wake up more or less, I wake up at about 6:45-ish, head into the school FFA barn and get there at about 7:30 and feed before school, and then routine after school can run until about 9 o'clock after I get off work at 5:30. That's grooming and feeding and working with them, making them, behave the way they're supposed to. And things
You work
like
a job while you're in school?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
Greg Farm Services.
Okay. How about you?
So for where I work?
No, for your day.
Oh, okay. So I wake up about the same time, go and feed before school, and then after school, it depends on if I'm working that day or I'm free. I can range from cleaning my pen around 4 o'clock to even going after 9 o'clock after I get done at Salsa's to go and work with my pig and make sure it's walked, because unlike some show animals, for swine, you can't put them on like a halter or anything and walk them. You kind of have to just let them walk. So you kind of have to teach them that, hey, you need to listen to what this stick says and do it, so I don't look silly when I'm showing you later.
The stick does your talking for you?
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, I work at Salsa's and 101 Marina.
Really?
Yes.
Congratulations to both of you. The dedication that it takes to raise those animals, in fact that they're not at your home, because back in those days when I was young, all the animals were raised at your home. You had to bring them in for the shows. And the dedication to do that, plus work a job, plus keep your grades up, that's awesome. Mr. Lewis, the FFA show barn that we have for the livestock barn for the show animals, do the kids board those animals there free of charge?
Yes, they do. We don't charge a student to bring an animal in to keep it there. Maybe that student lives in town and don't have a place to keep a heifer or a steer or a pig or a goat, sheep, whatever it may be. So we don't charge a student. We wouldn't want to feel like that student would not be able to come up with the funds to pay for rent or something like that. So no, we don't charge them for that. Now we do have some students that want to keep their animal at home and work with them there, and that's completely fine with us too. We do make checks throughout the summer just to check on the animal, make sure everything's going good, be there to help if we need to.
What will happen for the summertime? Your animals go home, they stay at the show barn? What will happen during the summer?
Majority of them stay at the barn.
So the routine doesn't change. The only difference is you won't have to go sit in class all day.
Right.
So there's a spring shows and then fall shows. So we just wrapped up spring shows. So the ones that were shown for the spring, those will go home. But for the following ones, like Colton has a steer and stuff, I have a pig, those are just starting for most people that are getting into the barn. So we'll get them started and we'll have our shows in the fall that those will be going into.
Good deal. 7:45, we're going to take our next break. Tyler Lewis, Madison Hutson, Colton Cooley. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Mr. Lewis, if you'll stay, you two may change seats here in just a moment. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guests now are Hannah and Hadley Baker of Mountain Home FFA, and along with the advisor Tyler Lewis. Girls, you have been involved in agricultural stuff as long as I can remember, and I, believe it or not, have known you girls since you were about this tall. You just don't know that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all do a lot of extracurricular stuff and through the ag department, but why do you do it is my question. 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I saw you selling strawberries. In June or July, you'll be selling corn. What's the purpose of that?
So through these extracurricular activities that we do and all the extra things we do through the agriculture education, we're learning a lot of life skills. We're also building our transcript, and through all these things that we have accomplished, we've been able to gain a lot of credit on our transcripts and a lot of money that can go towards our college education, which is the main why we sell strawberries and
That's
corn.
the main goal.
That's the main goal. So.
Okay. What got you started in doing agriculture stuff, other than the fact your dad's a FFA advisor?
We both grew up on a cattle and turkey farm, and of course our dad's been an ag teacher before we were born. So we've really been introduced into agriculture from a really early point of life. So that's kind of all we've known, and so we've been able to build it to be our own thing, and we've got interested in different things. We're both in different parts of agriculture, and we do a lot of things. So we've been able to build a lot of skills through the things that we do and compete in. So.
What part of the FFA program are you in? What do you like to do?
This year, I was on the state-winning agronomy team, which is one of my favorite things to do. It's my second year being a part of the agronomy team.
Tell people what agronomy is.
So agronomy, it specializes in plant science. We do a lot of identification of plants and farm equipment, as well as different seeds, and we also do conversions. There's a test on there, and we do there's a feedback sample on there. We do a lot of different things, but it's really pretty hard. It takes a lot of work to do, and my other team members, Maddie and Colton, were just on here, so yep, that's what I do. That's my favorite thing to do.
How about you?
So I was on the poultry CE team, so basically we're just looking at like poultry products and judging them, and that's what I did. And me and Hannah were also we competed in the Agri-Science Fair and the Soybean Science Challenge, and that's something that we're really interested in doing.
In the family background, your dad being an ag teacher, your grandfather has a turkey farm?
Yes.
Out by your house?
Yes.
Okay, that's known your grandpa a long time too. What other areas of the FFA do you participate in?
I'm on the livestock show team, and I show market rabbits at the county fair, and I also show broilers at the state level, and that's something that I really enjoy doing.
What is that?
Which one?
Would you say a broiler?
Broiler?
Yeah.
Yes, Madison does that as well. Basically, she just said that you just hold them up and judge them.
But those are chickens?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were talking about broiler rabbits. I'm thinking, never
No.
heard of that before. So the fundraisers that you do, the strawberries and the corn, that's personal. That's got nothing to do with your chapter, correct?
Yes.
Okay. But there's a big fundraiser coming up tomorrow night at the fairgrounds. And Mr. Lewis, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh, yes. So our fundraiser is one of the big events that we have throughout the year. And we will have anything from items that we've made at our school and our shops. We've got a extremely nice 16-foot flatbed trailer that was made, 100% made in our shop. Items were donated for that. Materials, we have round bale hay feeders that we've made, mineral feeders for your livestock. We've made an outdoor kitchen that's got a grill and a sink and a roof attached to it. Bago boards. We have a lot of things that we've made that will be up for auction, as well as a lot of great donations through the community. We have a great community that supports our FFA program tremendously. So we have a lot of donations, gift certificates, various businesses.
When will that start?
The auction will start at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. But we also have a fish dinner that goes along with that, and that will start at 6 o'clock.
Okay. How much involvement will the students of your chapters, will it go all the way down to 7th grade, will be there to help you with that tomorrow night?
Yes. Yep. They've all been invited. This is a fairly large activity that we do at the end of the school year, so it takes a lot of hands, a lot of student help, and it's not just tomorrow. It's been the past few months collecting donations, building materials, things like that. There's been a lot of help already involved with it.
Where would that be held at?
That'll be held at the Baxter County Fairgrounds.
In the big building?
In the big building, yes. Educational
all
building.
Inside?
Mm-hmm. All inside. Rain or shine, will be there.
Awesome. Where does that money go to?
Part of that goes back to our FFA program. So being able to pay for trips that we go on. There's trips that we go on in the summer that we take students to Camp Couchdale and Hot Springs and take them to a FFA camp for a week. Paying for part of that registration. We also are an affiliated program. So what that means is we do not charge students to be a part of our FFA department or our club. Usually before it would be $17 per student that you had to pay to be a member of this, but now through Arkansas FFA we can be affiliated, which means the chapter pays for every student that takes an ag class, we pay for that registration. And that's based off how many numbers we have in our program determines how much we pay. So fundraising such as the auction helps pay for that for everybody throughout our whole program.
What other fundraisers do you do throughout the year?
We also do chicken box sales. So we sell boxes of chicken strips or chicken breast. We also sell steer tickets that's donated through Farm Credit, and we will sell chances on a steer. So whoever wins is allowed to keep that steer, or they can get it butchered, have plenty of meat to eat.
That steer raffle is not just the local chapter, though, is it?
You're correct. No, it's through Baxter County.
And how are the funds divided up?
Usually, just how much each chapter sells is kind of what they get to keep.
Okay, so with Mountain Home having a large chapter, then it should be a pretty good fundraiser for them.
It is.
Awesome. Girls, what else do you do other than FFA? What grade are you in?
We're in 9th grade.
Okay. And what else do you do?
This year, I was the president of National Junior Honor Society at my school and FBLA, so I'm involved in a lot of extracurriculars that is not in FFA. So I do it.
How about you?
I'm also part of the clubs that she's in, a bunch of clubs at school, and I'm also a Mountain Home High School cheerleader.
Congratulations.
So, thank you.
Good. You know, it's important kids do stuff kind of like being a multi-sport athlete. It's important that they get involved in more than just one thing. But the FFA program, I've said it before, it's amazing what they do here and the people that they produce to go on to do future things. Mr. Lewis, right now, Mountain Home currently has a state level officer?
Yes. Well, she just finished up. She was
okay.
Our Arkansas FFA president. So that was Josie Kelly, and she's alumni of Mountain Home Schools, FFA program. So she just finished up back in April. She served her 1 year.
And prior to that, we had Dominic Pizzamenti was
yes, Dominic Pizzamenti was
state level.
Was also.
Have we ever had any national level that you know?
Not through Mountain Home.
Not through Arkansas.
Through Arkansas, yes.
6, I think.
Oh, really?
I think there's 6.
Do we have any that are up and coming and with ambitions to being a state level?
Yes.
Can you say who they are? Or?
Well, I don't know if Josie's for sure going to run for it, but she has a good chance to, if she wants to extend that and go on for national level.
To go to a national level?
Yeah.
When is that determined, or how is that determined?
That will be determined at National Convention in October.
Okay. So she has a break in things between April, which she just finished,
yes,
up to October.
I say yes, but there's a lot of campaigning, a lot of activities that she would be a part of to get to that point, to be able to make it to October.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to throw out about the program that's going on at Mountain Home?
We have a lot of exciting things that we do, and we try to stay involved with everything that we can as far as FFA, student involvement, being sure that they're ready for career ready or college ready, whichever path that they want to choose. And that's one exciting thing that I look forward to, is being able to make sure a student's ready for whatever career.
The next step.
Yep.
Is Mr. White going to be bringing some of the plants out of the greenhouse
yes.
for the
we
sale
will
tomorrow night?
We'll have some plants there, so all you plant people will be ready.
Plants are a little bit slow taking off this year, and I know the plant sale wasn't as big as it was last year due to some involvement and things, but it's that's something that the people of the area need to know, is they can get those plants from the FFA program.
Yes, you're right.
Which will be good. So the fish fry and auction is tomorrow night at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. Fish fry starts at 6. The live auction will start at 7. Get there a little bit early, nose around, get your pen and paper out, know what you want to bid on. Who's going to be doing the auctioning?
The Walkers.
The Walkers will be doing. Timmy and Brandon, or?
It's part of the Walker family, that
Ashton
member that will be there.
Okay. that means it'll be a good time. Keep your hands to yourself and don't rub your nose because there's no telling what you buy. We appreciate y'all taking the time to join us this morning.
Thank you.
And best of luck with the fundraiser, and don't forget me when it comes quarantine. Thanks for watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll see you tomorrow.